are we here? When we look at Hofstede's cultural dimensions, we have a bar graph to specify what are we going to look through. We have countries like USA, China, and Germany throughout scale to show power distance, individualism versus collectivism, uncertainty avoidance, masculinity versus femininity, long-term versus short-term orientation, and indulgence versus restraint. When we look at different cultures and countries and ways people behave, we create these theorems, or people have analyzed these theorems in order to help us create a better environment for collaboration. When we look, for example, in power distance, countries like China have a higher rate and scale, and countries like USA and Germany have a lower scale. When we look in, for example, on masculinity and femininity, which ultimately represents competition and collaboration, showcase that countries are almost equal in the scale. Meaning that even though we look for rewards and we look to be the first and dominant and collaborative, we still look for collaboration within one each other. Why does that matter? Why is it important? Because cross-cultural teams in multinational happens on a day-to-day basis. We are an international school where students, we're a daily example of what we need to succeed with these theories in order to make teamwork and collaboration happen.
Which brings us to our topic for today, organizational theory, organizational culture, and its impact on a team. Imagine two teams, 1 and 2. One team is striving on collaboration and innovation, while the other team struggles with tension and disagreement. Now, what is the difference between these two teams? It is the organizational culture, the culture in the team. A positive culture fosters open communication, trust, innovation in the team. When we now look at Sheila's Hens' work on difficult conversation, it highlights the need for physiological safety, why they can go for player mode. It shows how different roles in conversation impact teamwork. Motivating performance thrives when team feels valued and supported. Now, when we also look at Dr. Emmys Edmondson teaming theory, it emphasizes adaptability, while Hackman's model shows that success relies on clear goals and strong structure. Trust through the trust equation is built on credibility, reliability, and respect. In order to create a thriving culture in an organization or in the team, you need to encourage open dialogue, celebrate diversity, recognize achievement, and lead by example. When teams embrace these principles, performance skyrockets.
Yes, culture significantly shapes team performance by influencing communication, decision-making, and collaboration, like Linda earlier mentioned. For example, Hofstede's dimensions like power distance and individualism versus collectivism highlight how values vary across regions. If we look at the Harvard Business Review, the UNO case, it was evident in the choice between Nolan Bennett, whose deep cultural fluency in Asia and strong local relationships, known as Guangxi, aligned with operational needs, and Catherine Wu, whose gender and ethnic diversity advanced the company's broader DEI goals. And the NBSP tools like Culture Factor, Comparison Tool, they help teams navigate these dynamics, promoting cultural awareness and reducing biases. Misunderstanding cultural norms can lead to inefficiency, but when teams embrace cultural diversity, there are no creativity, innovation, and better overall outcomes.
So what can a team leader do to work with culture? So culture impacts performance by shaping communication, decision-making, and collaboration styles. So Hofstede's dimension shows how factors like power, distance, and individualism influence interaction. Hierarchical cultures may hinder open dialogue, right? So while egalitarian ones encourage innovation. So the Juno case highlights this. So Catherine aligns with Western leadership norms, while Nolan's integration into Chinese culture gives him an operational advantage. So high-performing team bridge this cultural gap by fostering inclusivity, adapting leadership styles, and aligning with local values, recognizing and leveraging culture diversity is essential for effective work and global success.
So, understanding Hofstede's concepts of power distance can revolutionize the way we collaborate in teams by recognizing that our colleagues, whether colleagues come from cultures that value hierarchical structures or prefer equality, like how Nolan adapted to Chinese cultural norms, we can tailor our leadership approach to foster open dialogue and innovation. Let's use this cultural insights to bridge gaps, turning diverse backgrounds into a united, high-performing team. On that note, reflecting on how other cultural dimensions like individualism versus collectivism impact team dynamics might further enhance our ability to collaborate effectively.